So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And what a way to start my birth month. So what I have here today is the all new 2023 Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2. Yes, I have another 4x2 on my channel, but I will have the 4x4. Stay tuned for that. So what do you get here with this 4x2 variant compared with the 4x4? As well, I have a walk around review of the 4x4. Link of that will be in the description down below. So I'll compare the drive when I get my hands on the 4x4, as I said. So appearance wise, if you're not much into cars, the Rangers 4x2 and 4x4 look exactly the same, but there are very key differences. For example, of course, let's start with the price. This one costs 1,569,000 pesos. That is like a 306,000 peso difference. My sister loved this already. Also, we'll have a special vlog with this Ranger Wildtrak that will come out soon as well. Her first reactions with this, and she loves this already, and my mom as well. We always wanted one of these. And what my mom actually likes was a Ranger Pinatubo. If ever you wanted this Ranger, we will get the Lux Yellow. So what are the main differences between the 4x2 and the 4x4? There are a lot actually. So besides the drivetrain, of course, the engine is still the same as this one and below until the XL 4x4. It's a 2-liter single turbo engine only with a 6-speed automatic transmission.
Look at this dude. Look at it. Oh no, no. Oh no. Oh.
You no longer have the 360-degree camera. As you can see, there's no more cameras below the side mirror, but you still have a reverse camera and rear parking sensors. Only bummer, I found there is no front parking sensors. You still have LED lights here, but then again, 4x2 does not have the adaptive LED matrix headlights. And as well, inside you only have 4 driving modes compared to the 6 of the 4x4. I will try those later on with the 4x4. As well, you only get your drum brakes. You still have the 18-inch alloy wheels. And lastly, most of the things that are not present here against the 4x4 are the safety features like the adaptive cruise control, so on and so forth. And as well, I saw in the brochure, this does not have hill descent control. I found that really bummer, just being honest, but at least you still have the auto hold function, which I find very weird because you have to activate it in the infotainment system. Also, payload in the rear is exactly the same. As well with the clamp supports. Being the Wildtrak, you still have the 12-volt socket and the 230-volt outlet in the rear. And then in the interior, exactly the same here and there, apart in the middle with the gear lever. Since it's being a 4x2, there's no swivel wheel for the drive modes. So, driving the 2023 Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x2, my sister and I fell in love. I think this is the daily big car we've been looking for. It just ticks all the boxes. I know it's a diesel engine. We keep saying that. There are some cars that we are willing to make an exception. This is now one of them. This Ranger is perfect. Like probably as well one of the best pickup trucks I've ever driven. You just feel so at home at it. More about the interior. It is basically everything the same. The layout here, the steering, the cup holders here and there, the double glove box. I love that feature. The fancy door handles, the cup holders here. This is what's different now with the 4x2. The one in the center, there's no swivel wheel here since it's not a 4x4 model. And as I said earlier, you only have 4 driving modes compared to 6. And I like there's a towing mode and a slippery mode. I used that. The gearing was just a bit lower than usual, so to keep the wheels from spinning. And then, but I just left it at normal mode the whole way because there's no sport mode. The 6-speed automatic transmission is a treat. It's so responsive, it knows what gear to pick, and it doesn't hunt for the higher gears unlike the 10-speed automatic transmission. So I've heard, since I'm driving the 4x4 very soon, I can't wait to try that out as well. And that 4x4 has more power than this, of course. This is only what, like 170 horsepower. And over traffic here and there and around in the city, since I came from BGC, Mandaluyong, Mega Mall, if you see my Arrowland vlog already, yeah, I find this tighter streets very very difficult to drive. Of course, it's way bigger than the previous generation. However, I got used to the size really fast. I mean, yes, I know where the car's pointing. Yes, it's way longer than the Everest Sport, but I didn't feel intimidated at all. This one was perfect. I don't mind driving this at all. And like I said in the Everest Sport, compared with its competition, this is so big already. And it grew so much in size. Like, compared with its competition, it is huge. And I found this Ranger 4x2 easier and more fun to drive than the Everest Sport since it's a lighter car. However, the trade of this, it is long. Yeah, you do feel the length of this car. I love this 6-speed combo. It's compared with the 10-speed. And so again, I've yet to try the 10-speed. I can't wait to drive it. This 6-speed is perfect for daily. And look, over bumpy parts and faster paces. This thing's so punchy. And like the other Rangers and Everest Sport I've driven, the NVH here is so good. I mean, there's not much road noise. You don't hear much of the diesel drone. You can hear it ever so slightly only, but it's acceptable. Like a German European car that I driven recently as well, it's that good. What else to say? I'm in love with it. I've driven it the whole day. Speaking of driving it the whole day, my route was from BGC, Mandaluyong area, Mega Mall, then Green Hills where I did my exterior shots, and then back here Mandaluyong on the way back to Mega Mall. Gonna do something again. This is also what's surprising. Despite being a very big pickup truck, I've been averaging 7.1 kilometers per liter. That is on par with the competition. So despite the weight, the size, and everything, it's still fuel efficient. And that's just me driving it around at how I drive it. If you're very light-footed, I was able to demo it earlier, you can go as much as 8 kilometers per liter. That's very impressive. So yes, again, I'm gonna say I cannot wait on how the 4x4 will drive since that's a way heavier car. However, you have more power, twin turbo, and a 10-speed automatic transmission. And driving this the whole day, it's very easy. The steering is light, but there's still good amount of feedback. Not too heavy, not too light. With the drive modes, it's the same throughout. The steering is light, but I found it very sharp. The inputs of this is very good. So being the 4x2 van, I think this is the one we've been looking for. Yes, I keep saying in my 4x4 and 4x2 videos, we don't off-road that much. We only use it for daily use around the city. But good to know if you're going through floods, so on and so forth, over big humps, not so good roads. This is a perfect daily. I've never considered a Ford Ranger before, but now having driven this the whole day, if my sister likes this, this instantly passes. We definitely need one. My mom also will definitely like this. Of course, she always wanted the Ranger Pinatubo. So if I ever wanted to get a Ranger 4x2 Wildtrak, we'll definitely get the one in Lux Yellow. The launch color, hands down. That color is so good. I wish there was blue lighting with the Wildtraks, but you only can get that for the Sport and the XLT models. But I love the Lux Yellow. If ever you don't have the Lux Yellow for unknown reasons, I like this white color. It's a simple and plain color, white. It works on this Wildtrak. In the rear seats, same space. Just show a clip of the 4x4, it is exactly the same. And I just found out as well, if you leave the car for a very long time, like what, 50 to 30 minutes, the car will give you a warning that the car was shut down around 5 seconds. I can't get a clip of that, only my sister witnessed that. So when I turned on the indicator, I found out with the DRLs only, they shut off and the indicator will be the ones left illuminating. I never knew that. Some of my friends knew that, but I never knew that. I have this car as much as I like. So I'd also like to thank Miss Titi and Ford BGC for making this review possible. This Landout came a day earlier, but it's almost my birthday. What an honor. And thank you for those people for making my birthday a little bit more special. And they gave me probably what is the dream car for all of us, the perfect all-rounder. Funny enough, I didn't mention this as well in the Everest and Ranger reviews. There is a game here, but it says games. You can draw as much as you like. We played a lot and we did some fancy stuff. And what's also cool, it won't activate if you're already on a move. And this is what I like with the 6-speed. Okay, 23 kilometers per hour, I'm just gonna floor it. Look how responsive that is. You get the high speeds really quickly. This is a very, very brisk car. And of course, having driven an F-150 Raptor V8, still the best Ford I've ever driven so far, this one comes a close second place. But of course, the one we want is probably this. Yes, again, it's a diesel engine. We are willing to forgive it, and we're willing to make trades. And of course, my sister is now convinced that we should get this Ranger despite being a diesel, because it's so fuel efficient, despite, as I said earlier, the size and everything else. And like all the reviewers who were able to review this Wildtrak 4x2, I understand now why this is the perfect mall crawler, city crawler. It is literally the perfect one. And few more things I noticed, like here over big humps and bumps, you feel them, feel it's a little bit jittery, but this thing soaks them up perfectly. I want to bring it home so badly now, to be honest. This will be perfect for our lineup. And body lean, like the previous generation, there is not that much. Like I said in the Everest Sport and Ranger XLT review, the handling of this, it feels more car-like than a pickup truck. So considering this over my other favorite pickup truck, you already know what that is, I might consider this over that. I cannot believe I'm saying that, coming from, of course, we've owned those two pickup trucks before. We might consider this inside. This thing feels so good. The quality in here, fit and finish, is excellent. And as well, like before, this has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Android Auto works so well. It's smooth, but there's a bit of delay, but then again, it is still smooth, it's acceptable. So I tried tow mode for some reason only. That was just going back down the car park from BGC when I got this unit. There's steering angle inputs. I find that really cool. And then here's slow speeds only. Look at that. No tire noise, no nothing. It's so quiet in here. And comparing with the competition, there's one in front of me right now. This is probably the new number one. It is one of the best pickup trucks in its segment, hands down. My sister wants one, my mom wants one, I want one. Guess we found our dream car. I can't believe I'm saying this. I want to buy one so badly. And it's so peppy. As well, brakes feel very sharp. Probably as well one of the best in its segment. They're high bite. The table's only short. It feels like more car-like. I love it. How fast that goes. Wow, I'm amazed with the performance of this. So, that concludes my review of this Ranger Wildtrak 4x2. It's already late, but I still have a lot of time for this land out. So, thanks again for Auto Hub Group, for the Auto Hub, Miss Tiffany, for making this be very, very special to me. We found our dream all-rounder. I'm in love with this Ford Ranger. I'm so speechless for once in a pickup. I want one of these right now. I don't know why my mom and sister don't like the Everest Sport. Anyway, so that concludes my review of this Ranger Wildtrak 4x2, 4x4 Wildtrak review, coming soon to my channel. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you with more Ford reviews and a special vid with this Ranger Wildtrak as well, coming out very soon with my sister. Bye bye.